This is the pound dollar, as I said, and our selling point was we had a structure point of the 159.80. Once we broke the 159.80, you can see this move. It took us from 159.80. The ones that are trading the long-term system or using the long-term software, they are short from the 159.80. We are now trading at, it made a low of 155. We had about 400 pips to the downside in the pound dollar, and we now are below. We have traded below the second structural point, which is the 157.06, and as I said, this is quite bearish for the pound, and yet it gives us a nice or a short low risk entry to the long side, and this is because, as I said, of the intervention that's happening in the pound. So unless it trades above 157.06, we are short the pound, and we are short the pound across the board. Because this is the 800-pound gorilla. We are, if the dollar begins to rally the way it is rallying, so it should push the pound to the downside, and we should, our next move down is towards the 152.48. That's the new structural point that we have picked, and that's why we picked these structural points, because now they become our roadmap. It takes only a second to identify our structural points, and we know where the market is or should be going. So we are looking now for a continuation to the downside towards the 152.48. We do have about 400 pips to the downside, and that's for we should maintain our short buys, and we're looking to what the market does around the 152.80. It has been, the behavior here has been quite unique around the 152.80. So, but at this juncture here, we got nothing but air. So there is a very good chance we should be, again, I'll take this with good chance back. We should be short. We trade what we see. We do not think, even though in the back of my mind, I believe that there is a lot of intervention. But again, what I think is not important, it's irrelevant. This is what the market is doing, and we want to be shorting the pound as long as it is below the 157.06. There is no reason for us whatsoever to even consider buying the pound. And that let's look at the intraday chart. And this here, as you can see, this is the hour 105, the 157.06. That's our number. It's just rounded up to 2 decimal points, so it doesn't fill. So this again is our buying point, and you can see, look at this trend. It's magnificent to the downside. So this, guys, is nothing more than a gift. So wherever it opens tonight in Tokyo, as long as it's below the 157.06, which is this number, then we are shorting the pound. We will only buy above the 157.06, and in this case, if you're going to be buying it above the 157.06, I think you should, because you should use a very tight stop. Okay, the odds are of a continuation to the downside. I am looking for a further decline. The guys in the room with us know that this is a gift, so you can start drawing a gift line right now and just wait and see how it evolves. So If Tokyo, if it breaks above the range in Tokyo, we are not going to be taking the buy. We are not going to take the buy, the first buy out of the range. We are going to take the second buy, not the first. But if it trades below the range, I can take that first short because, all right, and because it again, I'm taking the second buy over here above the 157.06. I can put my stop here below 1. So my stop is 156.75. Okay, so my long stop, if I go long above 157.06, I'm putting my stop over here, and I'm going short anywhere that I'm going to put my short, and my stop is going to be the 157, right above the 157.06. I am saying 157.06. You can put 5 pips or 10 pips above that, but I'm telling you the 155 was 157.06 so that you can understand why am I choosing this point. I'm choosing this point because it's the flipping point or the turn of the structure to the upside. All right. So let's put the pound dollar. We are going to, the long point is 157.06. Our short point whatever the short point is 156. I need set the short point. Our short point, guys, is as anywhere right now. I can take a short right now. So our short point, I'm gonna put it for you. Tell you what, we'll put the short point right there, below the low of the day. Again, this short, this number over here is for the ones that are not with us in the room. So you pick the 155.60. The ones in the room with us, you take the gift. So this is 155.60. Our structure long and structure short is the same. Our stop is 156.75, and you're going to put your stop above the 157.06. Okay, so our long point is 157.06. Our short points, other than the gift, is below 155.60, and our structure long is still the 150. Now the structure long now has changed, is the 157.06. Our structure short is 152.89. This is the long stop and the short stop. All right. Okay. That is the